Hello there. My name is Toby, game developer at pearlemongames.com. If you want to play our games, visit pearlemongames.com. Now we're going to be setting up our first Unity repository. So first, let's differentiate what is a local and a remote repository. Basically, a local repository are files stored in the local computer and may only be accessed by the local user. As for the remote repository, these are the files uploaded online which may be accessed by other users or collaborators. So I've set up an initial Unity project that we can use as our first repository. But first we need to make sure that the project is properly configured. So we need to go to Edit and then click on Project Settings. So the version control should always be invisible meta files. And if we go to Editor and then look for the asset serialization mode, it should always be in force text. That's all that we need to do with regards to the Unity project. So we can close this now. So I now have Git desktop pulled up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a local repository for our game project. So just click on File, New Repository. We just need to choose the correct path for our project. So select this one. And then we're gonna rename it the same with our folder. And we can initialize a README file, which will provide a short introduction of what the file does or the contents of it. This can be edited later. And for the get ignore, we need to choose Unity. So this will configure the correct files and settings on which files to ignore or to upload in the remote repository. For the license, we can choose none or MIT license and just click on create repository. Now we can push our local repository as a remote one. So all we need to do is to click on publish branch, this one or this one. Now it should reflect on our GitHub account. So I'm just going to refresh this one. And there we go. We've created a local repository, pushed it to our remote one, and we also created a remote repository. Now take note that any changes made on the local repository will not automatically reflect to our remote repository. So there is a Git process on how to push our changes from our local repository to the remote one. And that's about it for this tutorial. Thank you so much and have a great day.